Gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3. My name, of course, is Obit Potato, and today we are playing as Canada, making the entire population religious, and you know what, we've done exactly that. However, there still exists a liberal threat, and they threaten to just kill us. Simple as that, there's not much to say. The threat assessment is quite substantial. It could be worse though. It could be a heck of a lot worse. And to be honest, they don't hate us as much as they did in the past. So that's fine, I guess. That doesn't really matter. Ghettos. Where are we on ghettos? 2 or 3 turns, I would predict, and we'll be done with ghettos. So that is a good place to be. Obesity. Obesity, as I said at the end of the last episode, hopefully international trade is going to start lowering the food price. And obviously this water shortage should start to reduce as well, which will be nice. Which will be very, very nice indeed. Okay. Not too much to say about that. Average temperature is obviously bumping it up, but hopefully international trade can offset the average temperature increase, which is basically important. Oil price. Oil price has pretty much nothing to do with anything. Puts the food price up a little bit, but yeah, there's not much we can do to control the oil price. That sort of just drifts along in the background. Nothing to really do with us, I'm afraid. I think there's not much we can do apart from go to the next turn. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? By the way, we're gonna go for 4 likes on this episode, so make sure you smash that like button. Make me a happy guy. And yeah, there's not really much to say out of that. Wow, look at this. Look at this. We are the green team today. GDP, green. Health, green. Looks like it's maxed out. Yes, it is. Education is good. Could be a bit better. University grants we're probably going to boost up. Yeah, once we boost up grants, then that'll pretty much that'll pretty much just secure our place as education leaders of the world. In fact, it's been a while since we've actually looked at the polls. We're at 94, or we're not at 94, we're at 92.1%. The highest we've ever been is 94.7%. Very, very interesting indeed. I think we have a good chance of winning an election should there be one just around the corner. There is not one just around the corner, by the way. We are 13 turns away from an election. But still, very, very happy with where we are. Ghettos, the turn after next, it will be ending, for sure. And obesity is still going up. That's just not good enough. That is just not good enough. Oh well. Oh well, what can we do? Retail merger. We're going to block this merger. Capitalists ain't going to like that, but you know what? Socialists are going to be loving us for it. Okay, asthma epidemic is now a thing, because the environment is presumably so bad. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. And this water shortage has, for some reason, developed again. That is not good. That's going to boost food price up even more. Darn it. Climate Change Adaptation Fund, you're maxed out already, buddy. We're spending a heck of a lot of money on you, which I'd rather not be, but we don't really have a choice. So we've developed 2 extra bubbles in the space of 1 turn. Extra red bubbles, I hasten to add, the bad type of bubbles. Ghettos are finally going to end. Please, just end. Please. Yeah, car usage. We want to try and get car usage down, ideally. But I suppose we could probably introduce bus subsidies. That would probably help. That would probably help get car usage down a bit. Well, it would boost up bus usage, and that's pretty much what we're after. I think we sort of just go nuts on this sort of transport policies. What else? Electric car initiative? Maybe? Driverless car? No, not really. There's nothing much that we really sort of need. The national monorail system, that's probably going to get funded. In fact, yeah, why the heck not? Let's fund it right now. It's going to reduce car usage by a heck of a lot. It's going to reduce unemployment as well. So hopefully we can get our unemployment down to... is that... I'm not sure if that's bottoming out, but it will be very, very soon indeed. I can guarantee you that. Let's have a look at our GDP and the graphy thing. Okay, so our GDP is starting to go down, so it looks like as the global economy falls back into recession, then our GDP is going to decrease as well, which is not ideal. Not ideal. However, we are still paying off these debts at a very, very rapid pace at around 300 billion per turn. That's always nice. And there's nothing more that we can really ask for, to be honest. I mean, that is lovely. That is very, very nice indeed that we're paying off the debts. I think we're going to allow these agencies to operate. I mean, last decision we made was distinctly socialist, and this turn, hopefully, the decision will be distinctly capitalist. So that's why I'm allowing the debt agencies to operate. Okay, first thing to note, ghettos are finally done. Finally, we can now get that little boost to liberals that we are so desperately after. Nobel Prize, GDP boosted, patriots like us, liberals like us, and the Patriot membership has been boosted. That is great. That is really, really good. It looks like the fact that we had that Nobel Prize winning person means that our GDP sort of rallied for a little bit, even though it looks like it's probably going to continue to fall next turn. Which is, it's good that we got it, but it's not good that growth isn't sustainable. We obviously want to be, you know, a very successful country, but there's not much opportunity to do that if your GDP is going down the hole. So yeah, obesity. Why is this not going down? Food price. Come on, international trade. I'm expecting you to pick up. I'm expecting you to pick up. Tax shelters and CO2 emissions. Foreign relations are going up, and they're going up very, very quickly. Can we cancel these tax shelters? Can we? Do we really want to? I don't think we really want to be honest. Or maybe... Oh, but that hurts GDP then, doesn't it? I think probably keeping these tax shelters is probably the right thing to do. I mean, it's probably one of the only things that are actually keeping capitalists happy. I mean, let's face it. Capitalists get grumpy at a heck of a lot of policies in this game. This asthma epidemic looks like it's coming down, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it stalled and just didn't come down any further. Car usage. Hopefully, we will start to bite into car usage a little bit. We're at the very bottom of road building. We literally cannot go any lower. We can't go any lower with road building. That's bad, because I would like to go lower with road building. Anything else? GDP is boosting it. Fuel efficiency standards, we could... This would reduce our CO2 emissions, but at the same time, we really don't want to boost car usage, so I think we're just going to cancel the policy. It's going to bring car usage down by around 5%. That's not a great increase, but hopefully that's going to get, you know, eventually knocked on to the asthma epidemic. That's the plan anyway, or that's what we hope for. I mean, heck, that's all we can hope for. Yeah. Health is doing pretty good. We're at maxed health. Obesity, however, is still proving to be a little bit of a problem for us. When I say a little bit of a problem, it's just a reoccurring nightmare, if I'm honest. How much are we spending on the state healthcare service? Is it worth spending more? Is it worth spending just that extra sort of 2 billion? I think it probably might be, actually, and that would reduce obesity by, you know, like 20%, and that would really help us out. Getting rid of obesity would be a really nice goal, actually. Budget surplus of 24.66 billion Canadian dollars. That's pretty good. Yes, it does look like I was unfortunately correct. It looks like that growth of our GDP is not sustainable, and this little bump here, or this little increase, was mainly down to the fact that we won a Nobel Prize. However, on the positive side, our debt is just disappearing. we're paying it off, 25 to 30 billion per turn, and that's really good. That is really, really good, and we are getting through that debt very, very quickly. I'm very, very happy to report that that it will be gone very, very soon indeed. Should things continue like this. How is productivity? How is this? Why are we not more productive? That is what I am wondering. Unemployment. Unemployment's pretty low. Like, unemployment is darned low. So wait, unemployment being low actually makes productivity go down. Yeah, I mean, great. The logic for that is just solid. I just have no idea where they get that from. I'm sure it's some very, very smart reason that I just can't sort of get my head around, but hey-ho. Internet tracking. Ban tracking, allow tracking. We're going to ban tracking so that liberals don't absolutely hate us. Because I feel that they would not like if we allowed the government to track people on the internet. Appointing a senior judge. We want a libertarian. Yeah, pretty much. We want the liberals to sort of be happy with us. Let's look at the budget report, see what's happening. We are still paying down our debt very, very fast, but not as fast as we were up here, I don't think. Our GDP continues to fall. The global economy is falling harder and faster than our GDP, though. So, hopefully, the global economy will pull its socks up and get its act together. However, I doubt it will. I doubt it ever will. It never seems to do that, but hey ho. Water shortage. Yeah, this is a little bit of an issue for us, and the food price is continuing to rise, and that's in turn boosting obesity. Oh, there's so many problems that are all interlinked and are very, very difficult to solve. Market meltdown. It's been a while since we've had one of these. Our GDP doesn't look like it fell that much, to be honest. Not as big as the flash crash that we had there, but at the same time, the fact that the global economy fell as well means that we could conceivably see our GDP falling further after this. I hope it won't, and to be honest, it'll probably rebound, but it'll probably maybe level out. That would be my expectation. We might even see our income drop below our expenditure, which would be bad news, but possible. I hope that doesn't happen, but that might be something that we see. Okay, a budget surplus of 8.31 billion. Yeah, so as I predicted, our GDP did level out, which is good, or basically level out. I mean, that's decreasing a little bit, but we're basically level, so that is good. We've sort of stabilized, which is really all you can ask for in times of fluctuating financial uncertainty. Our income obviously dipped. We're now only running a budget surplus of 8.31 billion, down from around 24 billion or something like that. That's still good. That is still really, really good. Nothing to complain about with that, considering that, obviously, there was a massive crash. But I don't think there's much else that we can do apart from head to the next turn right now, see what's happening. Asthma epidemic has ended, water shortage has ended, and a food crisis has developed. Great. Just great. Just lovely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Orbit Potato. If you've enjoyed, then I hope you'll press that like button. Make me a happy guy. And next time, we will be trying to solve this food crisis successfully. I hope we'll be able to abolish it, but you'll have to wait and see. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.